African agriculture, the key to global sustainable development. In 2015, the United Nations set out an ambitious roadmap for the future of the Sustainable Development Goals. 17 global targets designed to end poverty, reduce hunger, and protect our planet by 2030. Yet today, progress is stalling. Less than 12% of those goals are on track, and over 30% are slipping backwards. Nowhere is this setback more urgent than in Africa. And nowhere holds more promise for turning it around than one sector: agriculture. Agriculture is Africa's backbone, employing nearly 70% of its people, most of them women, and driving about a third of the continent's economy. Yet despite its importance, African farming remains dangerously underfunded. Cereal production has grown, yes, but mostly by cultivating more land, not by improving productivity. Yields remain 60% below the global average. Only 5% of Africa's farmland is irrigated. The result? A heavy reliance on imports, with billions spent each year to feed the continent. By 2030, food import costs could quadruple to $110 billion. But here's the untold story. Shout out to our dear subscribers. To our non-subscribing friends, your support is as valuable. If you can take 1 second to hit the subscribe button, that will be fantastic. Agriculture could be the single greatest driver of sustainable development, not just for Africa, but for the world. Analysts say that between 30% and 50% of all the unsustainability targets could be achieved through improvements in Africa's agri-food systems. With the right investment, Africa's farms could double yields, protect communities from climate shocks, and feed a population set to double by 2050. Agricultural investment is 2 to 4 times more effective at reducing poverty than investment in any other sector. For 250 million African farmers, that means more than survival. It means resilience, growth, and dignity. Yet in 2022, Africa's agriculture received just $49 billion in investment, barely $140 per farmer. Compare that with the global average, $1,300 per farmer. The gap is staggering. Public spending lags far behind the African Union's own targets, and development agencies are scaling back. But there are solutions on the horizon. The Agricultural Transitions Lab for African Solutions, known as ATLAS, launched in 2024 to align priorities and increase transparency. Their 2x30 challenge calls for doubling investment to $100 billion by 2030. Experts argue the continent actually needs closer to $200 billion to truly transform its food systems. This isn't just about Africa feeding itself. It's about securing global food supplies, stabilizing economies, and even fighting climate change. Africa's farmland, managed sustainably, could become one of the planet's largest carbon sinks. Investing in African agriculture is a triple win, lifting millions out of poverty, protecting the environment, and securing the world's future. The question is, will the world rise to the challenge? In what many consider a time of self-determination, African nations are not waiting for help. They are developing and executing strategies that include both foreign and local investments. One of those nations is Liberia. Liberia's $900 million legacy agriculture program, an effective plan for food security and growth. Liberia has just made one of its boldest moves in decades, unveiling a $900 million legacy investment program designed to transform agriculture, fight hunger, and fuel sustainable growth. Announced at the Africa Food Systems Forum in September 2025, this plan has the potential to reshape not just Liberia's economy, but the future of food security across West Africa. The big reveal. At the Africa Food Systems Forum, Africa's largest gathering of leaders, investors, and innovators in agriculture, Liberia's Agriculture Minister, Dr. J. Alexander Nuetta, took to the stage with a clear message. It is time to move from policy papers to action. Thousands of delegates from more than 100 countries listened as Liberia launched a program that invites not only government participation, but also investment from development partners, researchers, and the private sector. The goal? To turn food security dreams into bankable, large-scale projects that can change lives. What's in the plan? The program is practical, ambitious, and laser-focused. It targets 5 key crops: rice 50,000 hectares, moving the nation closer to self-sufficiency; maize 20,000 hectares, serving both human food and animal feed; coffee 15,000 hectares, aiming to restore a once thriving export; cassava 20,000 hectares, strengthening food security and agro-processing; oil palm 18,000 hectares, reducing imports and boosting foreign exchange. But this is more than planting crops. The program promises better seeds, mechanization, storage, and stronger market links. It is being positioned as a central pillar in Liberia's drive to achieve lower middle-income status by 2030. Why it matters. To understand why Liberia is making this move, we must look at its history. Agriculture is the backbone of Liberia's economy, but it has suffered from decades of conflict, neglect, and underinvestment. Rice, a national staple, remains one of the country's biggest vulnerabilities. Liberia still spends heavily on rice imports, while local farmers struggle with poor yields and post-harvest losses. Experts, including the World Bank, have long argued that raising domestic rice production is one of the fastest ways to fight poverty and hunger. And then there's coffee. Once a valuable export, it collapsed after years of war and instability. Reviving this sector could bring jobs, foreign exchange, and renewed hope for rural farmers. Cassava is already central to household diets, but has untapped potential for industrial use. Maize feeds both people and livestock, while palm oil remains a double-edged sword, profitable but fraught with environmental and social risks. The environmental tightrope. Here lies one of Liberia's greatest dilemmas. The country is one of Africa's most forest-rich nations, holding some of the continent's most valuable biodiversity and carbon sinks. Expanding large-scale agriculture, particularly oil palm, without strong safeguards could trigger deforestation, community displacement, and international backlash. Global markets are increasingly regulating against commodities linked to forest loss. If Liberia mishandles this, it risks losing both forests and trade opportunities. The government insists that the Legacy program will align with environmental commitments, land rights laws, and community protections. But the test will be in implementation. Can Liberia balance food security with forest conservation? Who will pay? Minister Nuetta framed the $900 million initiative as a partnership-ready program. Early signals of support came from AGRA, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and delegations from Germany and Ireland. But Liberia will need more than goodwill. It will need concessional loans, blended finance, technical expertise, and private sector investment. The Africa Food Systems Forum is designed as a marketplace for these kinds of deals, but the real challenge will be ensuring transparency, strong safeguards, and community trust. Youth, women, and jobs. The program is also being sold as a pathway to employment, especially for Liberia's young population. Youth participation in agribusiness, access to credit, and opportunities in agritech could determine whether the program inspires public support. Women, who form a large share of Liberia's farming workforce, must be prioritized in land rights, training, and financing. Without them, the program risks repeating old mistakes. Risks and rewards. The opportunities are clear: reduce rice imports, create jobs and boost rural incomes, revive coffee exports, strengthen food security across West Africa. But the risks are equally stark: land disputes, corruption in procurement, environmental destruction, community exclusion. If successful, the program could become a model for how African nations turn food system strategies into real, bankable projects. If it fails, it could deepen mistrust, damage forests, and leave farmers behind. Liberia's $900 million legacy investment program stands as both an opportunity and a challenge. On paper, it looks like a historic step toward food security and sustainable growth. But the real measure will be in the fields, in the hands of farmers, in the rights of communities, and in the survival of forests. For Vlog ND, I'm Sal Peer, bringing you the stories shaping Africa and the world. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share our videos. We appreciate your support so much.